this switch in me where I was like, okay, you watch this.
Yeah, don't believe in us, bro. Doubt us. Make fun of us, laugh, giggle, make remarks. Please do, because I take all of that shit and I turn it into productive energy and I end up stepping on your throat with that.
I'm not going back through that shit, man. I'm not going back through the suffering and shit that it took to become who I am today. If it's cold somewhere where they're at, a lot of motherfuckers will shut that door, go back inside. That's motivation. It comes and go as how you feel. If you and your wife are good, if you and your kids are good, if you're good at work, you're motivated. I like a motherfucker whose life is imploded, ain't got shit in life, and says, still got to get after it today, man. That's what it's about. So that's when you move from motivation to driven to obsessed. And I want people to realize once you get to this portion over here, the driven obsessed part, you're unstoppable.
The emotionally mature man will still do what he has to do to stack his wins, to focus on his purpose, whereas the emotionally immature man will say, well, I didn't sleep well, I had nightmares, so I'll stay in bed. I didn't sleep well, or it's raining outside, it's cold outside, I don't feel good. I just woke up and the airplanes hit the World Trade Center, so I guess I have to change my pattern of life. You have to stay the course no matter what, and it takes a high level of emotional maturity because your emotions dictate your motion, like what you're gonna do. And so if you have emotional maturity, you're more likely to lean into discipline when things are suboptimal. Lack emotional maturity, then how you feel determines what you do next, which is very damaging to...
The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. You must break the soul of whatever the fuck is in front of you. That's what I realized. I was never breaking the soul of anything in front of me. So that's why I came up with the thing called Taking Souls in my book. I started to devise ways to break a soul of a human being, of an object, of whatever's in front of me. If you keep on attacking something, nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. Nothing.
What did I say? What were my words to you? I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm not gonna quit. I don't care what happens. If I don't quit, I can't fail, okay? If I don't quit, I can't fail. If I don't quit, I can't fail, okay? Repeat after me. If I don't quit, I can't fail. So you gotta drop this failure thing out of your language. Failure's, it's a bull code for you quit. Don't be a quitter. Because if you quit, you will fail. And the reality is you didn't fail, you quit. So quit talking about the failure thing. You gotta quit quitting. You need to quit the stuff that's no good for you. And you need to start the stuff that is good for you.
Will my environment get me or will I make it? I know I'm driven. I know I'm ambitious. I know I'm passionate. I know I want to make it happen. I know I'm respectful. I know I never touch drugs and I never will because I see the collateral damage. But will my environment, the thing that I'm coming in contact with every single day, will that snipe me and not my ambition and not my commitment and not my dedication? Or will you let me make it past this so I can show others that it can be done?
Energy expelled, value in what we're doing, the belief in something, hard work behind the belief, grows into prosperity of something. Fuck yeah. We didn't just wake up and grab a fucking shower, wash our nuts and then grab a coffee for some energy to go to work. No, we have to earn some fucking energy. That kind of energy, once lit, never goes out. Work there, get ready for this, man. Your other employees and shit at the house, the people you work with in those cubicles, they better duck and cover because fucking heat's coming in. That you've earned, guys. You do that every single day. You repeatedly did. In anything you did. If you look in the mirror and you frown upon yourself, you created that. That's not an accident, it's a habit. It's like you look in the mirror and you smile because you see excellence. That's not an accident, it's a habit. You guys need to start taking responsibility for your actions.
5 critical tasks are enough to build a very, very, very successful life. And if you do that consistently, you can avoid the idea that you have to work 24 hours a day, and you can have freedom and you can feel good about it without feeling stressed and guilty because you know that the critical things that need to get done are done. Now, if you want to choose to still continue to dream and think and work with your people and build something, bro, fucking have at it, dude. I love what I do. I love to work. I'm usually on the phone till 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, not because it's on my list of critical tasks, but because I enjoy it, right? And so I don't necessarily, just check out after my 5 are done, but I do allow myself to do that if I want to do that at those times, which gives me a sense of balance. It gives me a sense of freedom. It gives me a sense that I'm not working as hard as I actually am, and my life is still moving forward day by day by day.
You should be very proud of yourself right now. Came in here with a desire. Put action to that desire.
but you have to fight that urge to quit, because I always say you'll win if you don't quit.
The fish just don't jump in the boat. You know, meaning you better go out there and do it yourself. You know, don't fucking wait around and wait for someone to hand deliver something. Go make it happen. You know, the fish don't just jump in the boat. If you want to go catch them, go catch them. You know, throw that line in the water and go do some work. And if it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day.
Are you trying new things? Are you testing out new territory? Are you taking a path through a virgin area that you've never been before? What Bill was trying to do for me, I'm trying to do with you on Minute with Maxwell. When's the last time you did something for the first time? When's the last time you got up in the morning and said, wow, I'm going to do something today that I've never done before?
On the way up, they root for you. And then when you're at the top, they try and tear you down because you remind them of the dreams that they couldn't accomplish, right? And so you quitting drinking, or you staying in to work on your side hustle or your project or the business that you want to launch, the podcast.
If I do 5 pull-ups in a minute for so many hours, I can get so many pull-ups in. How much time do I have to rest? I was breaking the math down. You have to be open-minded to the possibilities that I can do this. Once you shut your mind down to the possibility that it can be achieved, there's no way it can happen. So that's why my eyes and my body light up about things, because I know that if you're in a fight, you have to attack. You have to keep attacking.
Lose! I don't lose! I win! I win!
That combination explodes into potential, whatever you want to make happen. This world is your playground, man, if you want to be. Everything that's you ever dreamed of becoming, some human made it happen. The only difference between that human and you all create equally, right? Except up here, we have the ability to enhance or to destroy this guy. And that will have a cause and effect if this is enhanced or destroyed. Right here, guys. That's why I always say the gym is a mind-body connection. It's not about just the gym and getting big. It's a metaphor of life.
Success is not for the weak and uncommitted. This is physical. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it's gonna be painful. Sometimes, listen to me, sometimes you're not gonna be able to walk. Are you hearing me? Sometimes when I'm running on that treadmill, I don't feel as good as I normally feel. My leg hurts. Sometimes I'm sick.
You can accept that the work that you have done has created the outcome that you've created. But you do not need to accept that the outcome that you've created is the end-all be-all and the last outcome that you need to have. And so for me, like, the only version of acceptance that I have is that I accept that the version of myself that I want to be is so far from who I am, that I have this massive discrepancy that I have to overcome.
The most successful people in the world are the most successful people in the world because they have clarity on what they want. The less people know what they want, the more destructive their lives are, the more depressed they are. I know what I'm going to get. Do it. You're a man now, and a man is only as good as his word, not his emotions. Emotions don't win championships. Emotions don't build buildings. Emotions tear it down. So whatever's going to cause you not to be your best, stop it. Your responsibility is not to come here and just eat.